Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Gravity Show, episode 25.
Yes,
Rocking it.
25 is the silver anniversary.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Scott. This is the Ultimate Gravity Show.
It is. So we'll do our usuals here. We're going to get on to
November 6th.
doing some sharing while you guys all jump on. And you guys can share it as well.
We did a full intro today.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big mark for us. 25 episodes in.
25.
Pretty proud of that.
Yeah. Talking about nothing and everything at the same time.
All at the same time. It's like a giant... It's like episodes of Seinfeld all the time.
Yes. Yes. Hey, you know what? Hey, look how long Seinfeld went on for.
And everybody loved it.
That's right. That's right. And hopefully everybody loves this and worships us as their gods.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I
No, I like where you're going with it.
went way far with that.
We are now your TV gods. Because we're 25 episodes in.
Oh, the bat. Wait, you can't read it.
Yeah, it's hard to read the back.
Hang on. It's a special bat. There we go. It's probably going to be a reverse text too now. Oh, slut. There we go.
Can everybody see the bat now?
Yeah, see, the text is reversed. I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, it's okay. Everything is reversed on this show. I don't know. The camera likes to reverse everything. The Wonderbat, it is the Wonderbat, yes. It is a Wonderbat.
Maybe if I flip around. Hang on. It might be upside down, but yet the right way. If I can get it here. There we go. Look at that.
Let's see how it goes up.
I think that's even worse.
Yep. Now it looks like you have demonic words
It
there.
looks like it says Montreal now.
Montreal. Bat flip.
Yeah, you're right. It was better the other way around. Don't worry, we'll get the bat situation figured out here.
Oh yeah, the car episodes. Yeah, I guess they would look like I'm driving a right-hand drive Cavalier. That's my Cavalier from Japan.
Yeah.
I'm driving right-hand drive.
Sweet.
It's very JDM, yo.
Sweet Japanese Cavalier.
That's right. I go drifting in that front-wheel drive, baby.
Yeah?
In the winter.
Yeah, everybody does.
Actually, we went drifting last year. Me and Darren. We went to go to the movies and we went over to Landmark. And I seen the snow. Like, oh man, I'm gonna go do some e-braking in the big empty parking lot. So I'm like doing the e-brake drifting, and he's laughing and stuff. And he's got his car. He's like, let me try. So he goes and he drifts in his, and we did a bunch of drifting. And then we went to go drive over and park. And he's like, man, there's something wrong with my steering. I'm like, what?
Oh no.
And yeah, sure enough, he busted his power steering pump. And then you know what he says to me? He goes, don't tell Melissa. Don't tell Melissa. I'm like, okay, I won't tell your girlfriend. But what is the first thing he did when he went home? Told Melissa.
He told her?
He told her. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, I guess he realized at some point that he's like, I gotta fix my car.
Yeah.
And how do I fix my car without telling my girlfriend? I have to fix my car. So he got his car fixed.
Yeah.
What if you flip the camera and use the other side? I've thought about that actually, flipping the camera around to the other side.
Right.
And then, but we have one issue with that. I have one issue.
What's that?
Sorry. Pardon me. If we flip the camera around, so we're looking at the back of the camera, and it's shooting us in the proper way. If the broadcast is interrupted, I won't be able to see if the broadcast was interrupted.
Oh yeah, true.
So until we get this is try it. We could try it right now. I mean, I don't mind trying it. I'd have to flip the camera around and then.
Plus, the other thing is that the camera on the phone, the video is live, but the ones we're looking at on the computers, it's not a live video. So I wouldn't be able to tell. So.
Oh, look at that! It says Wonderbat the right way.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, now it's starting to turn on the video here.
So it is. Well, we'll try it like this. You guys have to let us know if we get interrupted.
Yeah.
We'll try it like this. It says Wonderbat, but we can't see the live shot. The way the camera is, the other way we can see ourselves live, and then it catches up online. So now we're seeing the delay you're seeing, and we can't see anything else.
Yeah.
But it does correct all spelling. It also puts us on opposite sides.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's now the correct side.
Yeah, that's if you were staring at us, this is the sides we'd actually be on.
So the show has completely changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It's totally trippy, just like Chris said, totally trippy.
That's it actually doesn't look too bad that way.
Yeah. It looks alright, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the camera's a bit of a weird angle.
Yeah.
We'd have to perfect that a little bit. I'm not gonna get up and adjust the camera again though.
Nah, that's good enough.
We're gonna leave it this way, and hopefully we don't get any interruption of connection. And hopefully I had the camera stable enough that it doesn't fall or something. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, the promo banner now it would show up.
Oh, everything would come up right.
Yeah.
So okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reshoot all 25 episodes right now.
Yep.
And that way you can see them in their proper angle.
Sure.
Yep. So this would be, well, I guess this is handy now. Everything's the right way, so we can promo text like I'm drinking Crush, not Haruck, or whatever you would. How would you pronounce that? Sure, Rook.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's a terrible drink. That doesn't sound good at all.
Sure. Good lord, came up with that name. I wonder what's a terrible product name. What's a terrible product name?
A terrible product name?
I know there's a snap cracker.
Pocky cock, whatever that everybody just calls it. I don't know what it is. Cocky pock.
Oh,
Pocky cock, cocky pock. What is it? Help me out here.
Poppycock.
Poppy cock.
Poppycock.
Yeah, pop your cock.
That's the popcorn with peanuts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, poppycock.
What's some other one?
There's small cheese flavored snack crackers.
Yeah.
Called Nips.
Nips.
Nips. That's a bad one. I always thought there's a Greek yogurt called Fage or something. But it's spelled Fage.
Well, what about Fago Pop?
Fago?
Yeah.
Well, that's Fago. That's
it's a close play.
It's close.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was I just thinking of? There's another one.
Fago.
What else you got? Pea Cola? I never even heard of Pea Cola.
No, me neither.
Nope. Don't know that.
Nope. Totally lying.
What else is out there? What? There's posts and threads about all kinds of weird shit like that.
Like weird product names?
Yeah, well, did you ever see the one, I don't know what it is, the food item, but it said, right at the disclaimer at the bottom, says, may contain traces of human flesh.
No.
I'm like, what the hell? And it's like some Chinese thing or something, some Chinese food.
No way.
It's like they mistranslated it or something.
Oh, we got a link, eh?
Yeah, here we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna click on it. I lose the video, but that's okay. If you're commenting, I can't see it. I'll get back to you. I'm clicking on the link here. We got share the 15 worst product names, which should be good. Hopefully, it doesn't give me a porn link. All right, 15 worst porn names in history.
Well, porn names.
Product names. Tastes like grandma. Homemade jam, black raspberry.
Nice.
The family fruit basket. Oh, P-Cola.
Oh,
there it is.
P-Cola. There you go.
Bottled in Ghana. P-Cola Limited. What? Child shredded meat.
Awesome.
That's a delicious classic, it says.
Oh my god. It's a delicious classic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old shredded meat.
Child
shredded meat.
Only puke.
Uh-huh.
It looks like...
well, these are foreign ones.
Yeah, pork rinds. There's all kinds of foreign ones. They translate terribly.
Yeah.
Let's
get some ones from this continent.
Next. See what's next.
It'd be nice to get some ones from this continent.
Sorry, the computer is a tiny bit slow because we are streaming. Urinal. Hot drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one's Russian, but it is still foreign.
Yeah.
Fagotini.
Mm-hmm. That's Canadian.
Pasta. President's choice.
Yeah.
Nuclear licorice lozenge.
Wow.
This sounds really spicy.
It sounds extraordinarily strong. Nuclear licorice lozenge, eh?
Yeah, and they look like almonds.
Wow.
Finger Mary.
That's awesome.
All right, next page.
Finger Marie. That's great.
There we go. Number 9. Why was number 8 the worst? Finger Marie. Golden Gay Time.
Sweet.
The Jew's Ear Juice.
That can't be right.
So that's gotta be photoshopped.
Oh, come on.
It's a can of like pop or beer or something. It's all in Japanese. And the only English on it, it says the Jew's Ear Juice.
Come on.
That can't be right. Cream colon.
Nice. Nice.
Wait, what is this? It's got pictures of cartoon character hippopotamuses on it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And shrimp flavored crack. Well, they gotta spice up them drugs. And last page. We're gonna go to last page here.
I remember seeing a can of canned fish from Russia, and in the can they had a fucking piece of the fish's jaw, and it was so disturbing because it was like a piece of jaw, like the lower mandible.
Yeah.
And it had fucking huge sharp teeth attached to it still. And I'm like, what the fuck? What did they do? Well, they take the head and they go, yeah, fuck, cut up the head too while you're at it.
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Oh, it was so disturbing.
It's gross. Number 13 is a box of chocolates called AIDS. Spelled with a Y. It says reducing plan of vitamin and mineral candy.
We got a bit of a shudder in our feed, Steve says.
It's been happening a little bit lately. I've noticed there's been shudders in a few feeds and different feeds I've been watching.
Yeah, I see it.
I think there is a problem with the last update on Facebook. Well, there's a beer here called Virginia.
Nice.
I hope it doesn't taste like Virginia. It would be terrible beer. Pet Sweat. A bottle of water called Pet Sweat. I don't want to drink that at all. Alright, I'm done with these products. Let's see here. You're getting a bit of shudder interfered. It's clear here. It's frozen on my screen.
Still going on mine.
Could just be my computer because I loaded all those interesting things.
Yeah, if you find a can of the Russian fish, oh man, I'll post up a picture if I can find it.
Okay.
It's so disturbing. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. It's Russia though. Fucking Russians.
Well, at least we're good on yours there. It must be your phone. Our sponsor's phone sucks. Way to go, Steve Barry.
Steve Barry, get a new phone.
Yeah. And then while you're at it, give me a new laptop.
Yeah, I guess my phone is far superior to your laptop somehow.
It is.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Yeah.
Although all three pieces of technology close to us are infinitely faster than the computer we hooked up yesterday.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
It was really slow. It was so slow that it froze booting up.
Yeah.
It was like I'm booting up and I clicked on one
Yeah,
thing.
you tried to open a picture and it failed on that.
And
too.
it was like, what? You want me to open a picture and launch the computer?
Oh my god.
Done. Computer just crapped.
I thought, you know what? It was my mother's old computer. And I'm like, you know what? She said it still worked. She just wanted to upgrade.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. It's cheap. Whatever. We can use it as the show's first studio computer. No, it's not gonna happen. I don't think. It's a pretty slow computer.
Well, we're gonna reformat it first, and then we'll see if it improves upon there. Maybe reformatting will help with it.
Maybe. Yeah, let's hope.
I'm hoping that I'm gonna refresh this and see if that helps.
Yeah. So. The World Series.
Yep.
Congratulations to the Chicago Cubs.
After 108 years.
108 years, yeah.
About fucking time.
I don't know. You didn't watch the game, did you?
I watched the 10th inning. I went to the movies. I went and saw, what's it called? Snowden. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. When we came out from Snowden, it was really late because we went to a late show. And we happened to be walking past Jack Astor's. And I saw the game was still on. I went, no way. So I pulled it up on the app and it said 9-9, bottom of the ninth, delayed. Holy crap, I gotta get somewhere so I can watch this. So we went to the bar and watched the 10th inning. Ran into our sponsor Steve Barry. And we watched the game there with him. So I got to catch the end of it. And they kind of told me a little bit about what was happening and stuff like that. But yeah, I did get to see the end of the game, which was amazing. The celebration was awesome. I love that the last guy, like the last throw to first, the guy was like smiling the whole time he threw that ball.
Yes.
Oh, he was just so happy.
Yeah. That was. I watched the whole game. That was a great game, all the way through. It reminded me of the game the Blue Jays played against the Texas Rangers with Jose Bautista's bat flip. Just because so much happened in that game. That the lead changed like 3-4 times. And when you thought the one team had it, all of a sudden, boom, next team scores, and they're leading the game now. So much happened in that game. Like, the rain delay, one guy bunted with 2 strikes and fouled the ball, which is an automatic out. I've never seen that before.
I haven't seen that in pro either.
The one huge home run that the Indians scored. They took the lead by 2 runs, and that was like late in the game. That was like 8th inning, and the Cubs came back to win it.
The Cubs are all about comebacks this year, man.
That was the announcer. The guy hit the Indian player hit the home run, and the announcer went nuts. And man, if you can find a video of that, he goes crazy. His voice cracks, and he gets all high pitched. He's like, Santa Maria, home run, and he's like going nuts.
Where's Santa Maria?
I don't know. Saint Mary, for some reason, he just yells it. Santa Maria.
Hey, what's going on?
I guess he's an Indians fan, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But oh my God, yeah, they went through all the pitchers.
There's been so much about the
the Indians' big pitcher, Andrew Miller, who nobody could touch. He gets up there, gets lit up. And it's like, man, everything happened in that game. Incredible. And it was so close, too. So, yeah, that was a great game.
My favorite part of that game is where they showed LeBron from the Cleveland Cavs. And they show him and he's grabbing a beer as he's on the Jumbotron. And he starts leaning back. He's like, and he looks over and his wife like is smoking a joint. And then she notices and she holds it in.
Yeah. That's what I said. When you told me about
it
that
was
video,
so funny. I couldn't stop laughing at
I
that.
think he did it on purpose. He takes a swig of the beer, and then he puts it down, and he leans over like this.
Yeah.
And the camera followed him to see his woman. But yeah, he pointed at his head. When the camera looks at her, he goes like this. He goes, yeah. And he taps his head. And then he says something, of course. His woman's like fucking classing it up, eh?
Yep. And she held it until the camera cut so she could exhale. That was hilarious.
Yeah, real classy.
You told me there was a guy in Chicago, he was on his deathbed, and he held on just to watch the Cubs win.
Oh yeah, and then he died.
And he watched them win the World Series, and then like a couple hours later, a little while later, he passed away.
Yeah, that was, I don't know that wasn't me. That was somebody else told us that.
Huh. I can't remember who it was now. Yeah, that's what I heard that.
But I didn't look up the story though, so I don't know if it's true or not. But
He's on his deathbed.
sounds interesting.
Not dying yet. The Cubs are about to win the World Series.
That's right.
And he's been waiting his whole life for that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath on my deathbed for the Leafs, but...
Right, yeah.
They were actually talking about them on the radio today. I listen to sports talk radio, like when I'm in the car and stuff. And they were talking about... I was getting mad at the announcer, like the radio cast or whatever, because he kept using the same term over and over and over again, and he kept saying it over and over again. I was like, all right, just stop saying it. But he kept saying, yeah, the Leafs, they're going to be a bubble team. They're a bubble team this year, a bubble team. Mm-hmm. Does anybody else think he's a bubble team? What about the Leafs being a bubble team? What do you think? Are they a bubble team? I'm like, stop fucking saying bubble team, man. I don't fucking care.
What is that? What does that
mean? Bubble team. Like, I think he means they're gonna get into the playoffs, like just barely, but they have like a really good team that could like just get into the playoffs and then go really far in the playoffs.
Right, okay.
I think that's what he meant. I'm only assuming that bubble team meant something like a Cinderella team.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, I could see it. They got the talent. And I don't know if this is the year they'll do it, but I still like to see them flunk out this year and they got one more really high draft.
Yeah.
Just finish it off like a really high defenseman or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Back to the Future predicted the Cubs to win the World Series and Biff to become the president. Both are happening.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, they predicted in 2015. Is there 1 year off?
Yeah.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah, they were 1 year off. We're late to our own predictions.
And, so what I mentioned today was, of course, Bautista.
Yep.
The Jays gave him a qualifying offer of $17.2 million.
Right.
1 year. And he turned it down.
What a fool.
Which means he's going to free agency. So Bautista will no longer be a Blue Jay.
I'm sure they might make him another offer, but he's now open to offers from other teams.
Right. Yeah.
So, but on a happy note, we signed Greeley.
Yes, Jason Greeley.
He signed a 1 year extension.
Yeah.
A full year. I can't wait. I'm so happy that Greeley is staying with us.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Trump is Biff. Yeah, that's right.
I like that they locked him up, so that's good.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, Bautista, where's he going to go? Boston?
That's the rumor. The rumor
I heard rumors that Encarnacion going to the Yankees. And we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Just like all these powerhouses in the same division is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
and everybody's just commenting now on the Biff comment.
Right.
It should be an interesting year for baseball next year. I really have no idea if they do like this semi dismantle of the Jays, where they dump a few players. Who are they going to pick up, and then what's going to happen for the team for next year? So it's hard to say what will happen. Will they make? Of course, last year I said there's no way they're going to make the playoffs again. And
Right.
they did, and they made it just as far.
Yeah.
They were playing amazing.
Yeah, I mean, American League East is a crazy division. I mean, I don't know how many powerhouse teams you got to have in one division. It's insane.
But yeah, baseball, hockey. That's there's lots of sports. I've been watching the Saints. They were playing well today.
Yeah.
But what else we got going on here?
I don't know very much about basketball, so can't talk about that.
Nope. I think the Raptors beat one of Frank's favorite teams the other day, so that's okay.
Yeah. Raptors will do well this season.
Hey, well, for those people that don't know, most of them do, I'm sure, because I did a little video last night. We went and met Curtis Joseph.
Yes.
Former Leaf, Toronto Maple Leaf alumni, Curtis Joseph. My personal favorite goalie of all time.
Yeah.
In fact, the only player I like probably equally as much when it comes to hockey is Wayne Gretzky. But we did meet Curtis Joseph. There is some feeds that I shared. We did a live feed, and I had to put up a ton of pictures, and it was a great time. The guy was super nice.
Yeah. Great guy.
An amazing guy. And Frank was a usual autograph junkie whore.
Yep.
So, but that's okay. We let him know he was.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and the last.
Can we talk about Red Lobster's endless shrimp? Sure, we can in a minute.
The last image that Curtis Joseph will have of Ajax is Frank harassing him to sign a page of cards. Hey man, you forgot to sign these cards. He's got 9 cards in this page, and you see Curtis Joseph go, yeah, okay. Alright, and he just turns around. That's the last image Curtis Joseph has, is Frank harassing him with a page of cards. Hey man, can you go? You forgot to sign these, pal.
It's great because they're like, everybody give it up for Curtis Joseph for coming out tonight. And the whole bar's like clapping and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going by giving people high fives.
Yeah, oh, man.
And I like shook his hand, and I'm like, I told him like, listen, man, I really appreciate you coming out. This is like, you were my favorite goalie of all time. He's like, thank you. And then he gets past me, and then Frank's like, hey, think you could sign these? And he's like, oh, yeah. And he turns and walks away. Like, that's the last thing he saw.
Yep.
And the whole bar watched it go down.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. He did it right in front of everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. The whole bar.
We were at the front.
And they're probably like, what the? They're probably like, how fucking ridiculous is this guy?
Who is this joke up here?
I love too that Clayton jumped on, and he was like commenting on everything, and he was actually commenting on Frank's stuff too, because Frank was posting pictures of like the shit he got signed, and Clayton was like, "You got a plate with multi-leaf autographs, and you got Cujo to sign that," and then you bought a cheap goalie mask and got him to sign that. You're just writing about the items he got instead of the hockey cards.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know what? Hockey players, those guys are the nicest individuals, man.
Yeah,
they're all great guys.
I once saw somebody try to get an autograph. Try to get it from Bobby Orr.
Okay.
We're at Oshawa Generals game. This was way back during the Civic days. He's sitting at the top. And actually, I was sitting 2 rows in front of him. And these people come up to him in the middle of the period. It was like second period or something. They come up to him right in the middle of the period. They're like, hey, Bobby, can I get an autograph? And he goes, not right now. Come back at intermission. I'm trying to watch the game.
Yeah.
And they walk away, they're like, oh man, he's such an asshole. No, he's not an asshole. He signed autographs before the game and during intermissions and after the game. And sat there, and all he wanted to do was watch the game.
Right, yeah.
And I can respect that as a person.
Yeah.
And everybody else in the section that he was sitting wasn't like turned around and staring at him and hounding him for autographs, right? Like, we're all watching the game too. And these two fucking kids, who you get an autograph? Not right now. Please come back at intermission. And he was polite about it. He even said, I will give you an autograph, essentially.
Right.
He just wants you to come back when he's not watching the hockey game.
Yeah.
How hard is that? That's not hard.
No.
I've only had one asshole celebrity. Michael Jordan.
Right, really, eh?
He was doing, we were at a celebrity golf tournament, and he was like massive crowds around him. And he's signing as many cards and stuff as he can. And then he's trying to like walk to the clubhouse, and like the crowd's following him. But then he's like, all right guys, no more. Which is fine. He doesn't want to do any more. He's just done a ton. But then as he gets away from the crowd and just about to go to the door, this little kid, and I mean, I was young. I was probably like 10, 11, 12. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like this little kid, like 5, walks up with his hockey card. He's like, Michael, can I get your autograph? And he goes, no, man, I said no more. And then walks into the place. I'm like, okay, the kid's 5. There's nobody else around you anymore. Just sign the little kid's hockey card or basketball card.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that kid is he's gonna grow up thinking you're an asshole. I grew up thinking you're an asshole now. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just one little kid. You're gonna tell the adults to back off? Fine. No problem. You're done. But I mean, the 5-year-old? Don't crush the 5-year-old, man.
Yeah.
Bobby Hall was nice. Eric Lindros, arrogant piece of shit. I feels like Steve Barry has an Eric Lindros story. Didn't you have a bad experience with Chloe? I did have a bad experience with Allison Mack from Smallville. She played Chloe.
Okay.
We were at one of the fan expos, and I went and watched her Q&A session. And then when it was done, I left the room, and then I went into the bathroom right beside the hall. And when I came out of the bathroom, she was coming down the side hallway and walking like down the main hall. And just as I come out of the bathroom, we kind of like almost ran into each other kind of thing. Like she's coming down the hall, coming to the bathroom. Like I look over like, oh, Allison Mack. Like I just watched her do this Q&A. I'm like, and I'm a huge fan. I thought she was awesome on the show. One of my favorite characters. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And I shook her hand and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm a huge fan, you know, I appreciate you coming out. And I didn't ask for an autograph.
Yeah.
I said, do you mind if I take a selfie with us? And she goes, actually, you can go pay for a picture like everybody else, okay?
Wow.
I'm like,
oh, wow.
I was like, whoa, okay. That was a little bit, like, it was the way she said it.
Yeah.
It was the tone, it was the attitude. If it had been like, oh, actually, I'm not allowed to just do pictures. I have to stick to the photo ops that I was contracted to. I mean, she doesn't have to make it so wordy. Just maybe she could be like, oh, I'm not allowed. Okay, fine, you're not allowed. But no, it was like, no, you can go pay like everybody else. So I was very sour about that. But then the next day, as I'm coming down another hallway, Brandon Routh. I crossed paths with Brandon Routh, who, for those of you who don't know, was Superman in Superman Returns. And I was a big fan of him as Superman, so not so much the story of Superman Returns, but the actor for sure. And I walked with this guy for like 15 minutes, and we didn't even shoot the shit about Superman.
Yeah.
It was great. He was like, oh yeah, awesome, how are you liking the show? Here, like the con, cool. And he's like, so what do you do for a living? And he was just asking me like, oh yeah, cool. And you know, are you married? You know, do you have family? Do you come here? Like, do you bring them with you? And it was just like we're just having conversation back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is an awesome experience. We're going down the escalator together, walking through the halls together. And I'm like, yeah, actually, I probably shouldn't, but do you mind if I grab a picture of me and you? He's like, oh, no, sure, man. Just pull your phone. We'll get right in there. And we took the picture together. And it was super awesome experience. He was just very down to earth. Very, very down to earth. I find like 75 to 80% of celebrities are probably really down to earth, and then you get a few that are just arrogant.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen in any sport or anything when you're a celebrity.
Yeah, true. I mean...
And Adam... Yeah, he is the Adam in Legends of Tomorrow. I've ran into a few people. Talking about Jay and I had a great time instead of Welcome to Sport. Ray Romano and Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman's a hilarious guy. He was more funny than Ray Romano was in person.
Yeah.
I ran into Robbie Amell, Stephen Amell's cousin. I ran into him at the ROM in Toronto this year. He plays Firestorm on those TV shows.
Right.
And that was like, I came around the corner and I was like, I said his name as if like I know him. I come around the corner, I'm like, Robbie? As if like I know him, right? He's like, oh hey, how's it going, man? Like as if I just like
how's your mother?
Yeah, how's your mom? How's things? How was work today?
Yeah. And I missed you last Thanksgiving, pal. What happened to you?
And we snuck a picture, and the funny part was I had all the kids with me, and Tracy was taking like the elevator, and we were gonna take the stairs. So I had all the kids with me, and I stopped and went, "Oh, Robbie," and then I started talking to Rob, and we get in a picture and shit. And the kids kept walking, and they walked like down the stairs without me. I'm not paying attention to them anymore.
Yeah. They
go down and find their mom. They're like, "Where's Jay?" They're like, "Oh, he ran into somebody he knows."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did. I just thought somebody didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a picture with Hackman? That's right. That's pretty cool.
The Hackman.
The Hackman.
You're old the Hackman. That's what I call him.
Welcome to Mooseport was such a terrible movie, too.
Yeah, it was.
It's probably one of Steve's favorites.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I seem to have more celebrity stories than I realize I have.
Yeah.
They just kind of slowly build up. I mean, I'm not at Clayton's level by any means.
No.
Best thing ever, Scott.
Hey,
Prince and me. A fight breaks out. Scott looks like he's gonna get in on it.
Hey, when you're in the business like we are, okay, like television business.
Yeah.
Come on, you meet celebrities, Jay.
It happens. I mean, this time next year, I'll probably be dating the hottest celebrity.
Well, yeah. There you go.
That's right.
Okay. We were on the set of The Prince and Me. The fight breaks out. Scott looks like he was gonna get in on it. Yeah, that one I kind of screwed them. For some reason, I stood somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be standing.
Okay.
Or no, they told me to stand somewhere, and I put my foot up on a picnic table. Just looked like I was relaxing, like talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And then the actors on one side of the fight walked by me, and I didn't even know who they were. I didn't know they were the actors. I don't recognize these guys.
Yep.
And they walked by looking like all tough and shit. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing? And so when they walked by me, I followed them with my face. I'm like this. And then I took my foot off the thing and I walked a couple steps behind them. Well, they were being filmed. So in the movie, now you see these guys walking and then me going like this. And then stepping and start walking with them. And then they go to a fight and a fight breaks out. And they all jump in a fight.
Yep.
And I was like, and I watched that movie later and I was like, what the fuck? What was I doing there? I forget when they use that. There was like an extra guy going into this fight. And then
the extra's getting in on it.
Yeah, it looked ridiculous and they still use the footage. I look like an idiot. I just look like an extra guy that's supposed to get in there.
Yep.
And like that, so my parents, they're like, oh, you're in the scene. And they're like, well, where are you during this fight? And I'm like, I'm not in the fight. What are you talking about? They're like, looks like you were going into it. I'm like, I know, I screwed them there. I can't believe they used the footage. They look like idiots.
They told me and Steve to tone it down once on set. We were on set in a horror flick and we were ad-libbing something, and the camera goes past us in the room following the actors, and we must have did like 10 takes, and then finally somebody from the set comes over in between takes. He goes, "Okay guys, what I need you to do is tone it down. You guys are doing really well." He goes, "But it seems like you have your own little story going on in the background, and when the camera goes by following the main actors, the focus shifts to what you guys are doing, and you stop focusing on the actors walking by because you want to see what these two idiots in the back, well, you didn't say idiots, but like these two guys in the background are doing."
Yeah.
So we had to like actually tone it down a bit. It was a pretty funny thing. It was like me picking up on a chick, and then she like walks away, or I turn my head or something. Steve like throws a cigarette butt in my cup or some shit, and we just had like this whole thing going on, and we couldn't actually make noise. I don't know what the hell how they were editing this film, but it was like we had to mouth that we were talking without actually talking. Mm-hmm. I was like, you couldn't just edit that audio out. You have like everybody has to be like stone cold silent just so you can hear the main actors. So they clearly weren't running a separate audio track over top of that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we get around the corner to do this other scene, and like somebody screams upstairs, and then a guy runs downstairs and he goes to the other main actor. Oh shit. Are we still on? Are we good?
Mine is still running. Oh no, you're back up.
Alright, cool. Sorry. I thought we got interrupted there for a second. So, the main actor comes running down the stairs after there's a scream. He comes down, meets up with another main actor, and he starts talking, and I don't understand a word he's saying. He just starts talking in another language, and there's a whole crowd of us, and I'm sure the camera probably picked it up. And then all of a sudden he starts talking, and I'm like this. And I look right at Steve, and I'm like, and I can't say anything out loud, so I'm like, and he just starts looking at me like, I don't know. Yeah, It was a Hungarian horror film.
Awesome.
Yeah, the guy comes downstairs, starts speaking Hungarian, and I had no idea up until that guy started speaking that we were in a foreign film, being filmed in Canada. That's hilarious.
So your reaction was on film?
Most likely, I've never seen this movie because it's in Hungarian, and I have no idea how to find it. Yeah.
Nice.
I would love to see all that stuff on film and see if they used it. No idea what that movie was called. I don't even know how Steve found out about it. It was like an independent film for the film festival or something. I guess I'd have to like find the year and then like find the category and all that stuff and just try to find the film.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
What about the movie where they're at the bar? Oh my god. That was in Coburg, I think we were in. It was some shithole bar on like outside of Durham. It was called like Into the Fire 3 or Into the Fire 4 or something like that. And the main actor was Lauren Avedon.
Nice.
Lauren Avedon was a stunt double for Bruce Willis in Lethal Weapon 1. And I've never even heard of Into the Fire 1, let alone Into the Fire 3.
No?
These guys had no budget whatsoever. Like, they only had 2 candy apple bottles. Candy apple bottles are like, if you hit somebody with it, it just shatters. Like, it's made to shatter right away. And they only had 2 of them. So when they did the first take and they broke the bottle, they're like, okay, make sure you get it right because we only have that last bottle.
You have 2.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And then some of the tables that they had were like made of styrofoam, spray painted brown, and it was very evident when they broke that they were not actual tables, that they were like actually styrofoam.
Were there little white bits of stuff that flew
like, and you could see the white when it breaks down and shit. It was, oh my god, it was just retarded. So then we have like this scene, like we're supposed to be doing this scene where Lauren Avedon gets in like a huge bar fight, and after he like smashes a few guys at the bar, he turns around, and then me and Steve are sitting at a table, like much similar to this table, and we stand up and I back off, and as I back off, Steve is supposed to look like he's gonna step forward, like as if he's gonna take him on, and then like. I can't remember, like Lauren Avedon throws you a kick or something, or just like you back off at the last second or something like that. I can't remember. And then like I back up and start talking to like some other actors. It was so stupid, and we like played out the same scene like a million times. And then later on found out that they ran out of money and couldn't finish the film, so it never got finalized.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, the film wasn't completed. The budget ran out. Into the heat.
Into the heat.
Yeah, the chairs were styrofoam too. Yep, that's right. Candy glass beer bottles. Yeah, that was kind of an odd one. And then did you do anything else? I think Steve did Billy Madison, and because that was filmed across the street at the school. You threw a guy over the pool table and I backed off. Yeah, that was it.
No, just the Prince and Me. It was, I guess it was fun for the experience, but it was hot as hell. And it was supposed to be the setting. It was the middle of the summer in Toronto, and the setting was supposed to be like fall in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so they're like, everybody has to wear like sweaters and jackets.
That happened to us when we did.
Come on.
When we did Welcome to Mooseport, it was like July or something like that, and they wanted us to act like it was like October and cold.
Ugh.
So I wore this sweater, and it was hot, and I was sweating my balls off. And then we were hired for 2 days of shooting. I personally didn't even go back for day 2. I was so burnt and heat stroked, I just didn't go back for the second day. I think Steve went back for the second day, but I couldn't do it. And then you watch the film, or at the end of the film, and the continuity's terrible. So like at the start of the scene, you see us walking in from the left in towards the crowd. Then the camera angle changes to like Gene Hackman walking towards like the cenotaph, and then you see me walking behind him coming from the other side. It's like we were just everywhere. The whole goal of that when we were shooting was just to get on camera as much as we could.
Yeah, that's what me and Steve did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yep.
During the stupid lawnmower race scene.
Yeah.
In The Prince and Me, we're everywhere. That's it. And it's so funny too, because you can't miss us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's those two huge guys again. It's like you can always pick us out of the crowd.
Yep.
Because at least you can see our heads. You're like, oh, there's those two guys again. There's those two guys again. Big huge guys walking around. Oh man, but yeah, that was hot it's hot as stink out there.
I actually own a copy
Brutal.
of Welcome to Mooseport.
Yeah.
We all went to the theater to watch it too. Like, my whole family at the time came with me, and we weren't in the movie until like the very end.
Yeah.
So I had to sit through this whole movie, and like it wasn't a good movie whatsoever. Everybody's like, "What part are you in? Like, where are you? We haven't seen you yet. We've been looking everywhere." I'm like, "No, not this part. Not this part. Not this part." And then I ended up buying it. I got it in like a discount bin for like $5. I'm gonna buy this because I'm in it.
I did not buy The Prince and Me.
Oh, come on, man!
I also have not seen it.
You just skip to the parts that you're in.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up the scene on.
Well, you're much smarter than me.
On the internet, I think, and then my parents rented the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, tell me when the lawnmower race scene happens. And then they're like, oh, the lawnmower race scene has come up. I'm like, all right. I go watch it. I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah, see, there I am. There's me. There's Steve. There's Steve. There's me and Steve. There's both of us again. And here's the fight. I'm like, there's me, there, see, yeah, and there's Steve in the background. And they're like, man, where are you guys? Are everywhere. What the hell?
Yep.
They're like, you're everywhere in the background, and then all of a sudden you're there for the fight. And getting in on the fight. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
That's it. You're just getting in on it.
But yeah, I don't know.
You sat in an air-conditioned car for 4 hours?
Oh yeah, it was brutally hot, man. Oh, I couldn't take it.
That's funny.
Oh, it was brutal.
I'd like to do some more extra work. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it was alright. It was fun stuff. It was easy, I guess. Just
It's easy work.
stand around.
Get to be in a movie. Maybe
Yeah.
we can find another movie and be in it.
Or maybe we could. Let's do it.
Do it. Steve Barry, find us a movie.
Steve Barry, it's part of your sponsor job.
Yep. Find us a movie to be in.
Yeah.
Make it a cool one this time.
Yeah, you fuck.
Not some foreign faggy one.
Yeah. Fucking fuck. Find a good one.
Yeah. Do it now. Stop watching and do it.
Yeah, we're waiting. Stop watching Lost Boys and go find a movie.
Yeah. That we
Okay.
can be in, not the one that's already made.
Stop listening to Cry Little Sister.
He said okay.
Okay? Turn the music off.
Yep.
Turn the Cry Little Sister song off. And go find one. Cry Little Sister.
He also know cry little sister. He says it so fast that dude. We could be extras on the Murdoch mysteries. Done, let's do it.
Boom.
I always wanted to watch that show, never have, but I would if I was in one.
It's alright.
Yeah. It's all like Toronto and stuff.
Parents
too,
watch it.
It's Toronto based, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, you said there's a new show with Jason Momoa.
Right. Jason Momoa from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Played Khal Drogo.
Also Aquaman.
Also Aquaman. He's in it's a Canadian-American production called The Frontier.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that the commercials don't show very much. And then I looked it up. And it's all about the Canadian fur trade during the 1700s. And Momoa plays a former employee of the Hudson Bay Company. And he was a fur trapper for them. And he left, and now he's actively like working against them in Canada. And it was ordered by Netflix and the Discovery Channel, it's Discovery Channel's first scripted television show that they've ever ordered, and it's also on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix too?
Yeah, Netflix. It's the combination Netflix Discovery Channel.
Very nice.
And that sounds like a pretty good concept. I kind of like it.
I am all for it.
Yeah.
I think it's great that they're going to put, like, that's a big piece of Canadian history.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So, and I think I'm going to watch the shit out of that. The other one I'm going to watch is The Crown. It's all about, like, the start of Queen Elizabeth's rule and stuff like that.
Right.
And all about her early life. The trailers got me kind of hooked on that. But yeah, anyways, those are some good shows coming out, or just come out. And Steve's going to get us on Murdoch Mysteries. We'll get our Ultimate Gravity Show shirts, and then we'll wear them on Murdoch Mysteries, even though it's a period television show.
We'll try to sneak in a hashtag.
Yeah, you'll see me in the background like this.
Yeah.
Gravity Show.
Yeah. We'll have a picture of something.
Yep. Yeah, really, you bust a picture out, and then put it back, and then the producer in the background's like, cut, cut, cut. What the shit is that? What is this?
What the shit are you guys doing? What the shit? Hashtag.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go find a set and see if we can get kicked off of it.
I don't think it'd be hard, would it?
Just by doing stupid stuff on camera.
Yeah.
And then like, I'll be on Murdoch Mysteries, I'll pull my phone out.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
And start filming and then taking a call. No, hold on a sec. And then just yell, yo, Ben, you the bomb and Phantoms, yo.
Yeah. I'll be in the background while you're on the call, and I'll be like this, and be like, and you go, and you have your phone go, yeah. I'll be like, I'll just keep doing hand motions.
And then it'd be like horse and carriage going by.
Yeah. Clip clop, clip clop. Can you imagine that? You two bozos, you're out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
That's what I would do. I would call us bozos and kick us the hell out.
Yep.
Because we're doing it obviously on purpose. Just to fuck with people.
Oh, sorry, I had a really important call. And
Yeah.
then we promise them we won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
And then when they go to film, do it again.
Right.
Or do something completely else. Just randomly do shit. That'd be great. Steve set this up for us.
Yeah, we got plans. We're gonna get kicked off.
Yep, it would look great on our resume. Somebody will be there and think it's hilarious, and then they'll be like, "Yo, you guys should have your own podcast." And we're like, "Oh, we already do." And you should be watching. We had 25 episodes, motherfucker.
What a surprise! What a coincidence! We're gonna put on our resume. What resume?
What?
Our show business resume?
Yeah, man. Host of our own show, appeared in this and that.
I don't know if we're gonna have a show business resume.
I'm gonna make one. For
Really?
both of us, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's do it. That's how we're gonna get into the big stuff. I
Oh,
gotta become, we gotta become the next biggest thing. Because
Are we?
I mean, I gotta date some celebrity hot chick.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
I mean, I gotta tell her she's the side girl.
Oh.
Because I'm with Tracy.
Right. Yeah.
So the celebrity hot chick can be my side girl.
Right.
Right. She takes all the heat off of Tracy.
Is this the only reason you're doing this? To get
Yes.
famous
Yes.
and date a hot celebrity girl?
Of course. Don't you have similar reasoning?
Yeah, I'm bored and I need something to do.
Fair.
And I like entertaining people. CJ, here's the difference between me and you. I do it for the love. For the love of the art. Okay?
Okay.
Not like you and your superficial reasons.
It's true.
Okay? Do it for the love. Love and art.
You gotta love what you do.
See that? This is love and art.
Hand motions are love.
Right. That's right.
I'll try to put more love into it.
Yeah, you better. You better put something into it. Love or effort. You know? Jeez.
Steve, did you find us a set yet?
Would kill ya? Would effing kill ya?
Did you find this movie yet?
Jesus.
It keeps freezing. Fuck you.
Yeah,
What
your
else
computer's
we got going on?
Your computer's a hunk of junk.
It is a hunk of junk.
Your computer's a piece of junk.
We do have some guests lined up. Well, we have one lined up, almost 100% for sure.
Yep. He's excited.
We are hoping, we haven't set anything in concrete yet, we're hoping for Friday.
Friday, yeah. We're hoping for Friday. We'll get into that. We can get into that at the end of the episode.
Alright.
You know, say what's coming up. That's the formula.
Yeah.
We're almost at an hour.
Well, okay, we'll keep going. What else we got? We got anything else on the agenda?
I was, for some reason, I got reminded of the old television show, Unsolved Mysteries.
Right.
Which is one of my favorites. When I was on, it was one of my favorites. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy as fuck because of that damn theme song.
Right. Yeah.
And so then I was thinking, what's some other actual unsolved mysteries in the world that are still unsolved?
All right.
To this day. So I found a few, and I'm gonna have you give your opinions, and maybe other people can give their opinions on it. I'll try to whip through them quickly because the descriptions are here. Well, one of the most famous ones is about a guy named D.B. Cooper. You ever heard of this guy?
No.
All right, so D.B. Cooper, this guy, he robbed a plane that was carrying money jumped out of the plane, and was never found. So he had parachutes. He had a parachute too.
Okay.
So, so they said this is 1971, November 24th. An identified man wearing a white shirt, black tie, dark suit, raincoat, sunglasses, and carrying a briefcase arrived at the airport in Portland. Identified himself as Dan Cooper, boarded a Northwest Airlines flight to Seattle, contained 36 passengers. Once he was in the air, he lit a cigarette, ordered a bourbon and soda, then he passed a note to the stewardess, who at first assumed he was flirting and didn't bother to read the note. And afterwards she read it, or he told her that he was "Miss, you better look at the note." So he says, "You better look at the note, I have a bomb." She unfolded a piece of paper and it said, "I have a bomb in my briefcase. I will use it if necessary. I want you to sit beside me." She sat down. Cooper opened his bag, revealing a bunch of batteries and wires and junk like that. Told the plane's captain that he would set it off if he wasn't given $200,000 in ransom money and 4 parachutes. When the plane landed, Cooper's demands were met. The passengers were let off the plane, and now the plane was only containing Cooper and some crew members. It took off again. Cooper gave each of the crew members $2,000 and then jumped out the back of the plane into a heavy rainstorm with 21 pounds of $20 bills strapped to his torso. And he has not been seen since.
Where could he be?
So they think because it was so elaborately planned, he used to work for the airline company. And it's believed he asked for 4 parachutes, so the FBI would think he was going to make one of the crew jump with him and wouldn't give him a dud.
Okay.
So if he asked for 1 parachute,
yeah,
they think that they would like pack it wrong, give him a dud, and then he would die. So he asked for 4. Yeah, so he still hasn't been seen since. Some of the money was found in 1980, which for some investigators suggested Cooper was dead at the bottom of the Columbia River. None of the other bills have ever been found. Yeah, all leads were exhausted, and
just gone.
He's gone. They think he didn't survive, but there's no evidence that he actually did die. So that's D.B. Cooper. Still, he's really, really well known. There's like references to him in books and songs and all kinds of stuff like that.
Legendary.
Yeah, he is.
That's pretty cool. What else? What else we got on the list there? D.B. Cooper sounds cool. I heard more about him.
Yeah, so Steve says there was a movie made about him, but it's a comedy.
Without a Pal?
Yeah, I don't know.
The movie Without a Paddle is about D.B. Cooper?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't watched it in forever since first came out.
You want to see a real mystery one? A really weird one?
Okay.
Called The Somerton Man. December 1948. An unidentified man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. Early attempts to identify him failed. There was no dental record match, and he was only carrying paraphernalia such as cigarettes and some change. The autopsy raised suspicions. His spleen was enlarged, his liver distended, and there was blood in his stomach. This, along with the fact that he'd been seen slumping on the beach prior to his death, suggested he'd been poisoned. But no trace of poison was ever found. A number of false identifications were made, but by the middle of 1949, little progress had been made. And it goes on. Then things got really weird. Here's how the Smithsonian Magazine told it. Here's a quote from the Smithsonian. The police had brought in another expert, John Cleland, a professor of pathology at University of Adelaide, to re-examine the corpse and the dead man's possessions. In April, 4 months after the discovery of the body, Cleland's search produced a final piece of evidence, one that would prove to be the dead man's, that would prove to be the most baffling of all. Cleland discovered a small pocket sewn into the waistband of the dead man's trousers. Previous examiners had missed it, and several accounts of the case have been referred to it as the secret pocket. But it seems to have been intended to hold a fob watch. So like a pocket watch, right?
Yeah, pocket watch.
Inside, tightly rolled, was a minute scrap of paper, which opened up proved to contain 2 words, typeset in an elaborate printed script. The phrase read, "Tamen Shud." These 2 words are the last words of the Persian poetry collection known as the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. And it means it is completed. It had been torn from a copy of the book that had been thrown in the car near the beach, and the book contained a phone number belonging to a former nurse along with a cipher the police could not solve. The former nurse told police she'd given the book to a man named Albert Boxall. The case appeared to be solved right up to the point where they called at Boxall's house and found him alive and well with the book the nurse had given him. The words Tam and Shud were still in it. The piece of paper didn't come from that book. Do you understand what happened there? The phone number in the book.
Yeah.
Somebody had ripped a piece of paper from the book.
Mm-hmm.
They had written a phone number in it. It was a phone number of the nurse.
Right.
So they called the nurse and she says, yeah, I gave a guy named Albert that book. And they got a hold of the guy that she gave the book to. He's still alive.
Right.
So, for some odd reason, the same book that was found associated with the dead man
Yep.
had the nurse's number in it. She had given another copy of the book to another guy. He was still alive. So there's 2 copies of this book with this nurse attached to them both.
Yep.
One there's a dead guy and there's one other was alive.
Okay.
They have no reason for it.
They can't figure it out.
They can't figure anything out why that happened.
The nurse killed him,
You think so?
probably. Or somebody she knows killed him.
Yeah. Do you think maybe that's her calling card where maybe she didn't get around to killing the other guy yet?
Yeah, probably. And then they were onto her.
Yeah.
So she backed off.
Maybe.
Maybe. That is a weird mystery. Why? There's like only 2 copies of this ever?
No, there's more copies, but it was these 2 copies had the nurse attached to them. One had her phone number, and then the other one she gave to the guy.
Right.
I seem to think I seem to think she was going to kill that other guy, and that's her calling card.
Yeah.
This is book.
Yeah. I think so.
That's what I think.
I think she got spooked.
Yeah. Decided, well, I can't kill the other guy now.
No.
Yeah. I think we just solved it.
We did.
Sweet deal.
Steve Barry sent that information to the proper authorities, maybe Scotland Yard or something,
Yep.
and let them know we solved the mystery.
And that we're available for extra work on movies.
That's right.
Yeah. Perfect. So, yeah.
What other What?
Okay, I'll have one more, and it's totally different from the other two.
Okay.
This one's totally different. So this one happened a long time ago, which it might explain why it's so ridiculous sounding.
Mm-hmm.
Widecombe, Devon in England. 1638, there was a storm called the Widecombe Storm. It appeared like lightning, and it hit this village in England. So here's an accounting of what happened. A most prodigious and fearful storm of wind, lightning, and thunder, mightily defacing Widecombe Church in Devon, burning and slaying diverse men and women, all this in service time, on the Lord's Day, October 21, 1638. In another account, we hear about a man whose money in his purse was melted by the lightning, and yet his purse was only damaged with tiny holes, as if made by a needle. Another retelling from the Victorian period describes a strange darkness fell that stopped the congregation reading. After thunder, there was a terrible strange lightning, and a great ball of fire came in at a window and bounced around the church, scraping lime and sand off the walls, killing 3 men before tearing out the chancel door. It goes on to say, Robert Mead, Warner to Sir Richard Reynolds, had his head cloven into 3 pieces, his brain thrown whole to the ground, and his hair stuck to the pillar, which was indented as though with cannon shot. Of course, they go on to say it could be called, the accuracy can be called into question because this is all word of mouth. But they said it's turned into a fun local myth.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. It was a wild storm with fireballs, ball lightning, darkness, and that actually killed a bunch of people. And it had something to do with the church because it went after all the people in the congregation of the church.
Probably aliens.
And killed a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm. It's probably aliens.
Think so?
Yeah. It's always aliens.
That's your theory? Aliens?
Aliens.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know aliens. Well, maybe it was aliens. But,
This is odd.
yeah. I like the stories about it. Ball lightning, smoking people. But, there's
It's
lots of
a fun urban story.
But there's lots of other unsolved mysteries.
There's all kinds in history.
There's
tons and tons.
The cool thing is, though, with some of these unsolved mysteries, if you do a search, you'll find lists. But on the list, some of them have actually been solved.
Oh. Well, we gotta add to that list because we solved one.
The lady with the books? I think so, too.
I think we solved it.
But there's been other ones that were solved already. I don't know if you heard of the sailing stones in Nevada.
Is that the stones that guy made in a field? No, what were those stones?
It's big rocks that seemingly move around in the sand.
Oh.
And there's big trails and stuff of them moving.
Really?
Nobody could figure out how they move.
That's wild.
But they actually figured it out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe the way that it happens. It's in the desert.
Magnetism.
No. You'll never guess.
animals under
No.
the sand.
No. The stones move around in right angles too. They don't like do circular patterns. It's like that and then that and then that. That's how they move. All straight lines.
Are they alive?
No.
I have no idea.
So, in the desert, you know, during the day it's super hot.
Yep.
At night, really cold. Where the stones are is a flat plain, okay, and it's a floodplain. So sometimes water will drain into the plain, and since it's super flat and like wide, the water will only be like a couple inches deep because it has to cover that entire area.
Right.
At night, the temperature drops, ice forms on the top. And if there's wind, the wind will push the sheets of ice against the stones, and it'll drag the stones across the sand. Then, in the morning, everything melts, the water evaporates because it's so hot, and you're left with just the stones and the tracks they made.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, they figured it out because they set up stationary cameras to film it, and it took like months for them to figure it out.
Wow. So there's footage of it then?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's aliens and it's hooligans and shit."
It's hooligans.
Yeah.
So it's not crop circles. It's mysterious.
Hooligans are coming by and doing
Mysteriously
it.
moving rocks. Death Valley sailings. Look at Sean Margo is like all over our materials. He posted all kinds of links.
Oh yeah, you found that one? Yeah.
Caught in action for the first time. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna check that out later. There's you know, I like some of the historical unsolved mysteries.
Yeah.
Like you know like, where's the Holy Grail?
Right.
Or the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, like who built the pyramids, which I think they got that nailed down pretty well.
Yeah.
They have some pretty good theories on how everything got put together, and they actually have stonemasons that show you like how they got precision lines in the actual stones.
Yeah.
So it was just pretty neat. But yeah, there's all kinds of them. There was a show that I used to like. It was called Digging for the Truth.
Okay. Yeah.
And that whole basis was like behind historical unsolved mysteries, and each episode would be about something different, and he'd go through the episode trying to solve each episode, which was pretty neat. He had like stuff in the mines, like who made the Nazca lines, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And the mysteries of like the precision behind like Machu Picchu and Cuzco have like altars on both on the summer solstice. When the sun goes through, it'll actually like go through like a hole this big, and it is pinpoint precision all the way to the town, lined up with another one in town at pinpoint accuracy. They have no idea how they did that.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, there's all kinds of modern ones too, right? There's famous ones too, like who shot JFK and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
There's all kinds. Who shot Biggie? Who shot Tupac? You know,
Well, I like the ones that get solved because the solutions to these mysteries are as just as ridiculous
yeah,
as the mysteries themselves. You're like, how the fuck did you figure that out?
yeah.
Like the Nazca line ones. You know what they figured out? There was a certain fabric that those Indians were weaving, and they found that the fabric actually can hold. It's tight enough that it can hold hot air in it. Because they found pictures that look like hot air balloons.
Yep.
And they're like, how do they know what a hot air balloon is? And so they found the fabric and they made a hot air balloon out of it. It actually floated and held hot air.
Interesting.
They made one out of that fabric. And they're like, well, that's how they did it then.
Yep.
If they, I'm like, how the fuck do you figure that out, man? That's craziness.
Yeah, it's really weird. how they figure stuff like that out. They come up with the most inventive, crazy, insane ways to figure something out, and it ends up being right.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
The statues of Easter Island, they figured out how they move them.
They figured out how they move those?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It was something I thought
It's
of
like
too.
Stonehenge, too?
Stonehenge? I don't think they've actually figured that out yet. Although they think that the stones they use, the blue stones,
Yeah.
they're pretty sure that they float on water. Which I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, I know it's blowing your mind.
Yeah. Wait, the blue stone float on water?
Somebody mentioned that. I don't know. I gotta do more research.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
The Easter Island statues.
Yeah.
I thought about something about them. And they tried a theory out because a guy was reading like some inscriptions about how the statues got in place. And the inscription says that the gods walked there. And he goes, well, obviously they didn't walk there, right? They had to be moved somehow. And he goes, and what he said was, he goes, no, you gotta think literally. He goes, literally they walked. And I was like, oh, I know what he's talking about. You know what they did? They set up ropes on either side of the thing, they rocked it. So it looks like it's walking.
Yeah.
So they rock it alternately and then pull forward.
Yep.
And it moves, looks like it's walking.
It looks like it's kind of doing a waddle thing and it's moving forward. Yeah.
It wobbles.
That makes sense.
And you know what? The guy tested the theory, it works.
Did he?
And it works even uphill.
No way. Uphill too?
Yep. He got some volunteers and they walked it all the way up hills.
What did they do? Move one of the statues that's there?
They built a statue, a replica. And it works perfectly. And they built the statue. Also, they found statues that were different. Some of them, they had extra material on the back so that they leaned forward slightly. And the guy said they did it on purpose so that it wouldn't tip over. And because you're pulling it that way, and that way it's gonna go forward even better. And I was like, that's perfect, man.
Well, you know, and one of the other things I love, like, they find stuff out and it causes like a chain reaction too of like discoveries. So like when the Pyramid of Giza, they for the longest time it's always been portrayed that the pyramids are built by slaves. But they continue to excavate there all the time. And Zahi Hawass, who is the head of archaeology and natural history in Egypt, they started discovering smaller grave sites in front of the Pyramid of Giza. And it is there's a ton of small grave sites. And what that discovery is those are all the people that worked on the pyramid.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the chain reaction to that means they can't be slaves. Because they didn't bury their slaves that way.
Yeah.
Those were working people.
Yeah.
It was a working class.
Yeah.
So essentially what they had done is by building a pyramid, they created a workforce. So people were able to get jobs working on the pyramid and got paid money. And then when they died, they got to be buried beside the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah.
And that's huge. So all those people, none of those people were slaves.
Yeah.
They were actually there willfully
paid.
and paid to be there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
It's essentially like a pyramid full of tradesmen. They were all stonemason tradesmen.
Well, for sure. I mean,
And all kinds of
you had to have
trades and shit.
stonemasons. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you're working with, right?
It's mind blowing.
Oh yeah, man.
Check your time. What are we at? Your sponsor says check the time.
124.
Yeah, we're almost an hour and a half. We can get into stuff.
Yeah,
Unsolved Mysteries is great.
Check your privilege while you're at it, Steve.
Check your privilege.
Okay. Check your white male privilege.
Yeah.
Racist.
They Egyptology is one I can get into forever. I studied it for a while, like private study. Like I just got into it and I read everything. I bought books and read online and watched documentaries till I was like, I just watched so much of it.
Yeah.
Learning about the different dynasties and stuff like that, and it's insane and how much they're still discovering. It's crazy how much they're still discovering.
Oh my God, Egypt! Yeah, they just figured out how they moved the blocks across the sand.
Yep.
They figured out the system they used to move the blocks up the pyramid.
Yep.
They said it's an internal ramp system.
That's right.
Which makes absolutely perfect sense to me. When they show it and they lay it out, makes total sense. And with the moving the blocks, they just covered the sand and water,
mm-hmm.
and then slid it across while it was still wet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's so simple, you know.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, they're still figuring it out. It's amazing.
And they're constantly unearthing stuff too, which is great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's amazing they're still figuring this stuff out.
I think it's amazing when they uncover a statue that they date to, say they'll date a statue to like a really, really old dynasty, and then they'll find hieroglyphs on it from like a different dynasty, but they're the same age as the statue, and they're like, wait a minute, this changes a whole bunch of stuff, and then they gotta rethink everything and all that stuff, and they just keep finding more and more.
Well, it's amazing. Well, that's why Egyptology is so fascinating, because that civilization has been around for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much history is behind that country? Oh my God, that's got to be what, fucking 8,000 years of history or something?
All the history.
Absolutely ridiculous.
All of it. All of the history.
And it's this little country like that. I mean, there's so much history in that country.
Mm-hmm.
Even the history behind the Sphinx, that's fascinating too. That's amazing, like the history behind the Sphinx.
How it was made, how it lost its nose.
How it lost its nose. At one point, the Romans, when they had control of Egypt, they fixed it.
Yeah, that's true. There was a theory at one point too that the Romans had changed the head completely.
Yeah, that's what they think. It started as a lion, and then somebody carved the guy's head into it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like every part of that place is just so much history in it. It's incredible.
But unsolved mysteries can also be construed as conspiracies.
Yeah.
As well, and that I will segue that into to wrap up here. We will have another conspiracy episode coming up. We did one a while back where we touched a little bit on conspiracies, not too much.
We talked about the Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect, and we kind of like, but we're gonna go right into conspiracies soon. So we have a guest coming who is very versed in conspiracies.
Yep.
And we're gonna have him on, and he's gonna educate us on some conspiracies. Cool. And maybe we'll have some debates on some stuff too.
We're gonna maybe challenge him a bit.
Yep.
And see what he's got to say. And
it's
gonna be hopefully Friday.
Yeah, we're hoping for Friday, which that would be fantastic. We can do Friday, and then I'm gonna look up a couple conspiracies as well, and see if he has any knowledge on these conspiracies. And I think that'll be a good one. And then after we do our conspiracy episode, I don't think I've seen Clayton on tonight, but I'm going to talk to Clayton this week and see if we can get Clayton on, and we'll do celebrity meet and greet stories episode.
Yep.
Which would be great. And if there's anything else anybody has to contribute or topics they want, you can email them to me.
Yes, we have an email now, right? ultimategravityshow@gmail.com.
At gmail.com, yeah.
Is it the Ultimate Gravity Show?
No, I didn't put a the in front of it. I just put
so ultimategravityshow
at
gmail.com.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll put it up right now.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the page at some point. And What else were we? Did we have anything else? Can't remember if we had something else to tell people or not.
Tucker, one of our tech gurus, is on a massive trip in California.
Oh yeah.
He is at BlizzCon.
Okay.
And then he's doing like Nevada as well, and going like to Las Vegas and doing some adventures. And he drove the whole way. Him and another buddy of ours, Kyle. They've been doing some live blogging while they've been going. So I've been tuning into that. There's lots of pictures and video they've been doing. I'm hoping to get at least Tucker, if not both of them, on the show if we can fit everybody on camera. To talk about their adventures to California and back. They'll be gone for 2 weeks. They've been gone just over a week now.
Wow, really? Eh?
Yeah, 2 weeks. They drove all the way there and go down to Vegas and then drive all the way back up.
Right on.
It's a big adventure, and they did it last year too. So
yeah, I get some stories or maybe
I'm sure there's gonna be tons. He's got a picture. Oh man, he took a picture of the shirt he bought. It is the most ridiculous, epic shirt ever. It is a picture of an orange cat, and it's like one of those cat pictures. It's got a couple different shots of the same cat, but the cat appears to be like just sitting in space.
Yeah.
And then there's slices of pizza floating around it.
All right.
It is the most ridiculous, and he found this on a shirt and he bought it. Like, this is the most ridiculously epic shirt. It's so stupid, it's amazing. And hopefully he'll wear that shirt when he comes on. But it is on his Facebook, you can check it out, it's pretty awesome. So that's 3 guests that we have lined up.
Right on.
I don't know if there's any more live events coming up.
Yeah, just the car shop opening. I don't know when that is though. So.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Darren in a little bit. He's probably still working on some stuff, but we will let you know as soon as we have a date on Northside Auto Sports grand opening. And the only celebrity Don Cherry's gonna be at Chapters November 28th, so I might go check that out. I do know Grapes.
Yeah.
I think he's got a new book, so I think the deal with that is if you buy the book, you can get an autograph.
It's alright. It's probably a good book.
Probably. He tells really good stories, and he's got a lot of them, so...
yeah, I mean, hey, that's not bad for some show shot in a garage. We got 3 pretty solid guests coming up, and those will be good episodes, and yeah, keep the entertainment rolling, hopefully.
That's great. Well, we're gonna sign off. I'm gonna walk all the way around. We can both go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. I'll see you.
We'll see you. We'll probably get one on
soon. Who knows?
Hopefully soon. Yep.
Like and share the Facebook page.
Share it.
I said share it.